Hi everyone, it's Christina from the DIYmommy.com, and today I want you to come along with me as I clean and organize our terribly messy and dirty home office craft room. So now that the kids are home 24/7 and I'm trying to work from home still, this space here, this home office slash craft room slash everything room has been really important to us, and I gotta be honest, it was disgusting. It was so messy, dirty, dusty, unorganized. So I spent the last few days going through it, organizing it, cleaning it. So let me share that process with you today, and hopefully you'll get some organization ideas for your own home office or craft room. Let's go. Here's how our office craft room looked before. So embarrassing, so terrible, you guys, but I just want to keep it real and show you that I did have essentially a walk-in terribly organized closet here in this corner of our house. Definitely needed to be fixed. So let's go.
Won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know.
We had a huge pile of paper recycling here that I managed to get out to the recycling depot. Plus a couple things that I think I could DIY with. I'm excited to find things in this studio, in this home office, to maybe make some DIYs with items that I find at home.
You can say I lost my mind. I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down.
This is more true than ever.
Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down.
This is such a multi-purpose room. I put my knitting needles up here. I have sewing things. I have video editing and photo editing, computers, all sorts of things, plus stuff for the kids. So there's going to be some areas for kids' crafts, kids' computers. Pretty much this is our multi-purpose homeschooling, home office, home crafting room.
Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs.
I also found a lot of things in here that the girls were missing. Bags of little things that they were hoping that they would find one day. Also some DIYs that I had made that I haven't had a chance to give away yet.
Even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
This filing cabinet, which I have to tackle the interior of it eventually, I know I definitely do, get all that paperwork put together, was originally at an angle in this corner. I like that visually much better, but I decided to move it right next to the desk, just flush with the wall, and that's going to give us a ton more space in this 10 by 10 foot room.
It's a colorful night, got red eyes, but it's all blue.
Also going to be donating tons of stuff from this space, so my large fabric rolls I'm not using anymore. Making a pile for donations since we can't drop off right now, but I know we will be able to one day again soon. This side is the bad side over here.
We won't survive this place. The city to oneness, the city to oneness. And if I would lie and stay, it wouldn't feel the same. I won't lie. No, honestly, it doesn't feel like home, like home. Home, feel like home. A faded mind, so we stay blind. Oh, the city to
I love this little kid sewing machine. We're definitely going to be using that a lot this spring with the girls. It was also fun to go through this bookshelf. I haven't done it in literally years. I found some stuff from when we were building our home, our new house binders. It was so fun to see those.
losing touch? Are we falling? And if I would lie and stay, it wouldn't feel the same. I won't lie. No, honestly, it doesn't feel like home.
I decided to rearrange my main computer here, my video editing computer, and try to move everything over to the right so we had more room on the left for everything else. And I definitely love this setup a lot better using it to edit this video right now, and it is fantastic. All right, so we're on day 2 of this. I bit off a little more than I could chew, but we're gonna get it done.
Doesn't feel like home, like home. Home, feel like home. A faded mind, so we stay blind.
I love this little cart, and it was basically just a magnet for a whole bunch of random knickknacks. So I sorted through the entire thing, cleaned it out, and decided to turn it into a cart for all of my Cricut supplies. I've been using my Cricut a lot lately. It's also a great tool for my kids as we're teaching them now at home. And it's fun to have this little rolling cart for everything I need.
I get so caught up in the middle, thinking of drowning in those blue eyes. I'm losing sight 'cause I am falling. I'm so deep down.
I'm terrible with paperwork. I have sort of a filing system. So like I said, I have to go through this whole filing cabinet. It has both my husband's and my business paperwork in it. For now, everything is put in there and is going to be sorted later. This top shelf was also a problem, so I went through every single thing on this top shelf and moved a whole bunch of things to my work studio. I have a work studio on our property, and also donated a whole bunch of things, or rather put them in the donation pile and organized the rest. I think it's important right now to have all of the kids' toys and educational things readily available, so I'm just putting them on top of this shelf for now. These boxes were from IKEA 7 years ago. Obviously, they are not in good condition. They were just simple paper ones. Since I can't go into IKEA right now, I'm just going to do a repair job with my glue gun. It worked perfectly well. And then once we're able to shop again, I'll probably go back and get some of the rattan baskets from IKEA. I love those a lot more. But for now, this is gonna do. In this particular box, I'm putting all of my sewing notions, so ribbons, zippers, sewing machine oil, buckles, snaps, all of that stuff. And oh boy, I found some stuff that I could use for so many fabulous DIYs coming up, so this was really good.
And you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light.
This box here was a whole bunch of random kid craft stuff. I put a lot of things in donation, lots of things got into recycling, and then I made sure to put all of my kids' stuff they're currently playing with now in this box for crafts. So they like rainbow loom, they like perler beads, and slime supplies, of course.
I am running for you. I am running for you.
I admit I have a ton of fabric, and I wanted to keep it all here rather than my studio office because I want to do some sewing with my girls. So I just went through all of the fabric, donated what I don't use, or put it in the donation pile rather, and then neatly folded all of the rest. I also tried to organize it by use, so I have the home decor fabrics together, the kid-friendly fabrics, also the garment fabrics. I'm pretty excited to go through my fabric stash over the next season here and do some more DIYs with it. Let me know down in the comments below if you want to see some sewing DIYs with fabric or some more no-sew DIYs with fabric. I would love to know. Hello, hello. It is day 3 of this office craft room clean and organize, and I didn't realize it was going to take this long, but I basically have this side finished, which I'll show you at the very end. This corner's almost done, and I started on like this shelving, all the organizing of the fabric and everything, and now I basically just have this little desk left to do. There's a bunch of fabric underneath that I have to organize. So that is what is on the agenda today, and I'm hoping to get it all done, completely organized, minus the filing cabinet, which is a whole other story, which I'll do later, and styled a little bit with things that I can find around home. And I'm gonna share everything with you guys at the end, so let's get going. Also, my kids are outside playing, they're sledding in the backyard. Yeah, it's still cold here, we still have a ton of snow, so I'm trying to get the majority of this done while they are occupied, because as all of you moms know right now, it is very challenging to get pretty much anything but, you know, helping your kids with school finished. Also, yeah, I'm wearing sweatpants, and then I did my hair and makeup, so, you know, balance.
There's so much that I'm still keeping to myself, 'cause you don't listen, babe, but still you got me missing you. When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me, but this time, girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Don't you see what's wrong with me? I need somebody to love. Oh, oh, nah, nah. God, I'm sick of this waiting. You got me going crazy tonight. So why?
I realized as I was sorting through this desk area that I have a ton of knitting needles, so I'm also excited to do lots more knitting. Like I said in my last video, I find it incredibly relaxing. So lots of my knitting stuff is going on this far wall here, and I'm putting some knitting needles up in that little cubby. That was like a Martha Stewart line from Staples, I believe, several years ago. On this wall, the pegboard here, we did together, my husband and I, a few years ago. This is the Cricut Joy. I just got it in a little while ago. Excited to share it with you guys. My daughter really loves it, my oldest one. We have lots of great materials for it as well that Cricut sent me, so can't wait to show you guys that. Slime making supplies, gotta have those right now. I actually ended up moving all of the slime supplies we had into one box just for itself, because we're going to be doing lots of slime over the next month or so. I'll link to my daughter's favorite slime recipe down in the description box below. I shopped my home and added just some very simple accessories that I found just lying around, and just moved things around. So here's a look at the office before. Ew, oh my goodness, sorry guys. And here's how it looks now after I cleaned and organized everything for our homeschooling and home working life. I'm not into drinking, that's just wasting time. I'd rather be spending it on working out. So here is the final tour of our finally cleaned and organized home office craft room. Here's my main desk where I do all of my computer photo editing, video editing here for YouTube. Comfy chair, desk is from IKEA. I've had this little, I don't even remember where I got this little sewing machine ornament for a while. Tree is from Michaels, and then we have this little family binder that has emergency information in it. I'll leave a link to that video down in the description box below. Some artwork from some handmade artists. This I think was from Michaels. Little banner was DIY. This mason jar was also DIY. I just need to put some ribbon or string or something in this one and it comes out the bottom. Have all of my cords in here for attaching my cameras to my computer, etc. in there, as well as extra microphones. Cute little inspiration board with some fabric I love and one of my daughter's artwork. This was a DIY here. And then again, my editing computer here. Have extra paper and cards down there. And then over here, this was the Cricut cart that I created. So we have Cricut papers and vinyls and scissors up here, as well as more here with the new Cricut Joy stuff, and then some more paper on the bottom. This filing cabinet was a DIY years ago. I'll link to this video somewhere up in the top corner. Just an old filing cabinet that I chalk painted and added some hardware to. Here's that new Cricut Joy, and I will try to work with this. One of my daughters really wants to do some Cricut stuff, so we'll do that together. This bin has some extra printer paper and things in it. These curtains, everybody always asks me about these, and these were, oh man, I made these years and years ago. And I will, if the fabric is still around, I will try to link to it. Now over in this corner, we have all of my fabric remnants. All of the silkier, finer fabrics are in that basket. And then we have, in this bin, we have slime supplies, aromatherapy. We have sewing supplies in here. We have, which one is this? Oh, this is the kids' supplies in here. And then in that one is just kind of my junk drawer. All kinds of kids' activities up here. So all of their spirograph, pottery wheel, things like that. More kids' activities up there. Photos and things there. Kids' sewing machine, slime glue, and the Easy Bake Oven. And then on this side is another computer. The girls do some schoolwork and play on this one. My sewing machine, my serger rather, and then we have some knitting supplies here and some extra serger thread there. And then in this corner I have my tripod, and then I tucked some extra rolls of fabric in that corner there. Thanks guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that you found some inspiration from it as you're kind of figuring out your own home office or homeschool room situation. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, what your favorite part of our home office craft room is. I would love to know. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more DIY and decor ideas on a budget. And I'm gonna leave some more videos that I hope you will love right up in the corner.